I would like you to do this.
Welcome every pony to the VIP event. I did a bonus song thingy earlier, so I'm going to do that real quick while y'all walking in. I cooked up a solution with the knowledge I've accrued. They say a kitchen time design, but I'm just saying too. I gather the ingredients that make something sorbet. There's always room for seconds when the seconds melt away. They say a kitchen time's a thing, I'm just saying too. I've gathered the ingredients that make something sorbet. There's always room for seconds when the seconds melt away. Watch as I work my see magic. I am the new and cinnamon. Watch as the matter turns to batter. Open the portal, jump in. Watch as I work my see magic. I am the new and cinnamon. Watch as the matter turns to batter. Open the portal, jump in. Rock. Sometimes life is not a cakewalk served up on a silver spoon. Dance a jig and feel the zigzag of the power from the flowers. Energizing, harmonizing, incantations, new sensations are supplying, prophesying. If you're hearing this, it means we're dead and gone. Please don't make a portal, just accept it and move on. My cauldron is preheated and I've got you in my throes. Let's every ghost and save my books by breaking the fourth wall. I work my gypsy magic, see pony tears and provolone. I don't be a cat with her witchcraft, someday I'm gonna go home. See a pony tears and provolone, God help the outcast with her witchcraft, someday I'm gonna go home. Someday I'm gonna go home. So, this is the VIP event, and I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to do now. Play another song? Okay, one more song. We're in the news. What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? That's galloping down there. What's this? There's no way this is real. I think they're talking. Must be something in the air. What's this? What's this? What's this? They've broken into song. What's this? They planned it all along. What's this? I think the pink one might be coming at me with her hair like cotton candy. What is gonna happen to me? What is this? What's this? There's ponies throwing parties instead of throwing bombs. They might have little squabbles, but seem to get along. It's so much unlike my world, it's altering my mind. I want that change within me, have my outlook redefined. Oh look, what's this? A tattoo on her flank, 3 gems, why that looks magnifique. And hers, like lightning coming down and made a rainbow streaking color through the sky. What's this? What's this? So sweet and hiding by a tree. The deer, so frightened she could cry. But why? I bet she could be strong and spread her wings, take off into the sky and sing. I think she'd see there's nothing wrong. I'd fly beside her all night long. It would be fun, it would be fun. Is there a place to make my wish? What's this? Oh my, what now? The student of the queen, princess, well that's the next best thing. Her mind and friends can fill her full of power, their darkest hour, yet they still come together and send away the nightmares. Huh. What's this? They gather all around me and welcome me with glee. She offers me a choice that I can stay here if I please. It's all so much, I swear I can see magic in the air. The smell of apple pies is absolutely everywhere. My hands, my feet, now horns and hooves and marks and wings I never want to leave at all. A darker part inside of me is lighting up. I want to go and see it all. I love it, oh I love it, oh I love it, my new home. What is it called, what is it called, what is this paradise I found? What is this? Equestria?
Alright, so all special guests, get up here because we're doing a Q&A. Woo!
Can you hear me? Yeah. So basically, I'll have to repeat myself then, or unless you guys heard me. Did you? Okay, probably did. So, because you guys are VIPs and because you guys are special, guess what's going to happen? We're going to have these guys answer your silly or serious questions, whichever comes first. So, let's begin with hands. Who wants to raise a hand and we'll ask the first question? Any questions? Any questions? Questions? You! Your question.
What made you start doing the YouTube videos?
What? Which one?
Like all of them.
Not all of us. We didn't hear that.
Some of these are writers.
Well, no, but
Okay, basically the question is, when did you guys start doing stuff? What made you guys start doing stuff? Like uploading music, then doing stuff?
It's fun.
Really? I'll go. Hi. How you doing? The reason I started doing YouTube stuff is because it's fun. Because I was doing stage work in another fandom in costume, and it was just an extension of entertainment. And everybody, when we did stage work for like 3 years, and all of a sudden our audiences started getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And then you see YouTube getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, hey, there's an audience there. That must be where they're going. Let's go do some YouTube videos. And sure enough, it worked. So basically, that's why.
I don't do many YouTube videos, though we do post up the shows every once in a while. Mainly do just MP3 audio files, and I don't know. My main thing was really getting into it with a friend around the middle of season 1 and just having one of these ridiculous things where it's just like, I gotta talk about this. I have to talk about this. We might as well record it. Somebody may listen to it someday, and we'll only do it once. We'll do it once and we'll never do it again. We can just get it over with. One time. And now we're at 123 episodes, so. Who next?
Look at this OG Brony, mid-season 1. I was with the mass exodus that assembled with the show in August of 2011 when the drought happened, and every pony was like, we need to fill the space. Post, 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 post. So for me, I discovered it through 2 things. Meme base, which everyone knows used to have just a normal meme base, and then they created Brony base, and I'm like, ponies? What? Okay. Believe it or not, the first pony meme I saw was the strange pink pony with straight hair going, cupcakes! And I didn't know what that means, and now I do, and I wish I didn't. So, the other thing was, for anyone who listens to the Rooster Teeth broadcast, I heard the episode where Michael Ragequit joined the staff and was going Brony completely on that podcast, and that's how I heard about it. Then a year later, I started doing parodies because I wanted to, so yeah.
Hey guys, so what inspired me to start adminning and helping out with the military brony stuff was, being a military brony, I felt like I might have been just one out of a million, like a fluke or something. So I went online to look for other military bronies, and I found them, funnily enough, through Flop Equestria, awesome bunch of guys. And through them, I found different communities and stuff that needed help, needed moderators, content producers, stuff like that. And then I met artists, I met animators, and so on and so forth. And I found my niche in the community, so it's really awesome. And I'm proud to be a military brony.
I started making music for the fandom because it's great, and I heard a bunch of other people. I heard a bunch of their music, so I decided I'm gonna try and do that. And I opened up FL Studio, and I decided I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make music for the fandom because honestly, what inspires me is the fandom itself. It's not because, although I love music, it's because I love the fandom. If it was just for the music, I'd just make regular music and there. But I want to make music for the fandom because I truly appreciate the fans, and you guys rock.
Okay. Our band affiliated kind of started here at Sac State at the My Little Pony and Interest Club because of that guy with the glasses who's waving. Yeah, wave some more, Carlos. And then it just kind of came to be a group of people who just enjoyed playing music, and we exist.
If you actually remember a very important part of the story, I technically wasn't supposed to be here. I was a temp drummer. It's thanks to you that I'm still here.
Did you drum though?
Didn't I just say it's thanks to you?
I made him do it. He had no choice in the matter. Yes, and I blame him because he's in charge.
That's cheating. This is my guitar string.
Oh, this is yours? Yeah. Oh, I thought that was mine. Oh, yeah. I appreciate it, buddy. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to talk. Okay,
Hey. Hi guys. So I started making music stuff for the fandom like during season 1, I guess. Yeah. Is that like this? No. Okay. No. I started like when it was happening.
Guys, just run out for free.
It's still okay. It's still happening. So okay. Like I got into the fandom, I guess, season 1, whatever, and then I started making music, and it was fun. Yeah. And it's been really fun, and it's cool to be here, I guess. I mean, here.
Okay, so I'm Michael A, and I guess I've been in the fandom for like 2.5 years, like right after season 1 is when I joined the fandom and started making pony music, because I went on the, I think it was Know Your Meme, because I was in that whole little meme phase, and it was on, I think, Know Your Meme, and it was My Little Pony, and that's how I figured out about the show, but they also had Eurobeat Brony's like remix, and I heard that before, like, it was not his remix, my bad, it was his Luna song, and I heard that before I even watched the show. So I heard it, and I was like, this is really cool. Watched the show, did what everyone pretty much does, and just marathons the whole first season. And then I heard about Remix War with remix.com, which is where all of us, like musicians kind of either met or currently go on, which not a lot of people still go on there anymore from the older musicians, unless anyone goes on there.
I started going on.
Oh, okay. The older musicians, like the cool kids, don't. No, I'm joking. I think every musician's cool, but so pretty much went on My Little Remix, and then Super Soft Hoover, if you guys know him, pretty much told me, hey, there's this competition called Remix War 3 that you should really enter in, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna remix the only Brony song I know, which is Luna, and that's how I got my whole start into the music family.
Okay, so I got into the fandom a little after season 1, around the same time. I just didn't start doing stuff until like way later. Yes, 4 days ago. I have like 6. Art collab. Okay, so the way I got into the fandom was a friend of mine called me up on Skype one day, and she was like, hey, have you seen this show? Yeah, and then I was like, no, and then she said, well, watch this, and then I did, and then hilarity ensues. 2.5 years later, here I am, and I first started making fandom music because I saw at I think it was one of the first BronyCons or the first BronyCon in New York, like Alex S. and was it really? Like, the one where Alex S. and Omni tag teamed. Is it the third one? Okay, yeah, I saw that. I'm like, wow, that's cool. And then that was like the kick in the pants that I needed to start actually making music, which was something I've always been wanting to do, but never just like had the drive to do it. And I was like, yeah, I want to do that. So now I totally like didn't do any of like the My Little Remix or like, hey, I need help. I just kind of was like, I want to make a thing. That is the thing. And then that's pretty much my music in a nutshell. Wait, is it? But yeah, that's how I got started in the band, and that's what I do, and I make music. And yes.
Hey guys, we Double Rainbow people have to go to prepare for our panel. So if you want to ask us any specific questions, just come to the panel after this VIP panel is over, and we'll answer your questions. So yeah, we'll see you later.
All right, who else has any questions? You can do a bunch of really specific questions or like 1 or 2 more general questions. Yeah. Does anybody have any specific questions for anybody in particular? Anybody at all? Yeah.
Dusty Cat.
Yes.
How long did it take you to grow that?
1987.
Your mustache is older than mine.
My mustache is older than 90% of this fandom.
Yeah! And you call it mustache.
Another question for Dusty. Have you ever considered shaving it or trimming it?
I trim it all the time. Shave it? No. Not unless a lot of money comes into it.
So this question is for primarily Dusty Cat, but for everyone on the panel. Regarding your fandom and how much you appreciate the show, have you encountered any kind of prejudice or judgment about your appreciation for the show? I'd like to hear more about your personal experiences with that.
I've found more prejudice from inside the fandom than outside.
They're jerks.
I've had more shit storms out of 4chan than I've had anywhere else.
That makes sense.
Anywhere else.
Look out.
I sell Harley Davidson parts to the Hells Angels and Mongols. And I flip this at them and they think it's awesome. Awesome.
So what kind of stuff, if I can get onto this, what kind of hate do you get from inside the fandom?
I get people who call themselves bronies on 4chan, calling me all kinds of names, doing all kinds of stupid shit, just basically trying to get my goat. And they got it once, but they aren't going to get it again. I don't really care anymore. I didn't care before, but they caught me at a weak moment. And everyone's seen the video on YouTube, I'm not going to deny it. That, they basically caught me at a bad moment. And they pushed the wrong button at the wrong time and got a face full of spaghetti for it. And I don't, and if you actually watch that video, it's pixelated faces. It's cut, and it didn't show everything. And the reason they didn't show everything is because they look bad. They made it so they look good, and they don't. They look like a bunch of little children.
Does anybody else want to comment on that?
This is for all of you guys. Who's your favorite pony and why did you choose that one?
That's the perfect question to end on.
We're done here.
You have no idea what you just did, dude.
Everybody's best pony match.
Okay, alright, we'll start here and go around.
That depends. Do you mean the main six or just a pony in general? It's between Fluttershy or Granny Smith. But I'm gonna have to go with Granny Smith because she's just so cute. Because when I first saw her talk in the first episode when I watched it for the first time, I'm all, she's so cute. She's my favorite pony. Because I don't know, 'cause for me, old people are old people like the senior citizens, they're just so cute. They're just oh, you're so cute, you're so wise. And Granny Smith is all, oh yeah. So Granny Smith for me.
Gen 3 school.
Woo.
My favorite. What? Boyfriend button on the screen. Nice. My favorite pony is Cheerly. Why? We dated in high school.
Main 6, Twilight, officially Derpy. Derpy.
Applejack.
Applejack. No, Rainbow Dash.
Okay, from the main 6, Applejack, for background pony, Octavia, and for Princess, Luna.
My favorite pony is Pinky, of course, but not May 6. I love Cloud Chaser.
I plead the 5th.
I don't know why there's all this love for Applejack. I mean, I'm all for dimensionless characters and stuff, but
Let me get away from them.
I guess okay, alright, I'm just
All of a sudden, a bunch of red lights just.
Main 6, Twilight, not main 6, Roselove.
Good.
Main 6 Pinky, not main 6 Derpy.
Tom is my
Tom's best friend. And with that, this VIP event is over. Thank you all very much for attending. It was super duper awesome to have you guys. And right next, coming up is DJ Karnica, Double Rainbow Screen, and the How to Run a Convention hosted by moi. See you guys soon.